One day, the cities will fade into silence. The roads we walked, the promises we made, will become stories carried by the wind. But before the night lets go, tell me, will you remember me? When the stars forget our names, moonlight spills across an empty avenue. Silver shadows painted in shades of blue. The echoes of our laughter still remain, dancing softly in the rain. The skyline glows like a fading photograph, holding pieces of a vanished past. Every memory shines for a little while, then drifts beyond the miles. I see our reflections in the river below, floating where the lost dreams go, like two sparks against the endless dark, trying to leave a mark. And time keeps moving like the tide, pulling every moment wide. But there's a fire deep inside that refuses to say goodbye. When the stars forget our names, will our shadows still remain, like whispers traveling through the night, searching for another light? When the stars forget our names and the sky no longer stays the same, will the love we left behind still be shining through time? When the stars forget our names, will you remember? The ocean carries secrets to the shore, stories no one speaks of anymore. Every wave arrives and fades away, yet somehow leaves its trace. The years pass by like distant trains at night, vanishing beyond the light. But certain moments never disappear, they stay forever near. I hear your voice inside the atmosphere, a melody that still feels clear, like a constellation hidden by the dawn, yet somehow never gone. Every ending writes a line across the pages of our lives, and every dream we dare to find continues somewhere in time. When the stars forget our names, will our shadows still remain, like whispers traveling through the night, searching for another light? When the stars forget our names and the sky no longer stays the same, will the love we left behind still be shining through time? Maybe we were never meant to last forever. Maybe forever was never the point. Maybe the miracle was simply that we existed, that we loved, that we dreamed, that we were here, even for a moment. Do you remember the night that stood still? The streets were glowing and time forgot its will. We were weightless, suspended in the dark.
Escaped
signal traveling through the dark, like an ember protecting its spark. That night survives beyond goodbye, beyond the reach of time. Still living in the night we never left, holding on to moments that escape death, frozen in the colors of a midnight sky. We're forever learned how to fly. Still living in the night we never left, every memory beating in our chest, even as the years keep rolling by. That night remains alive. Still living in the night we never left. Still alive. We're still alive. We're still living in the night we never left. Never goodbye. The city sleeps. The lights grow dim, but somewhere beyond the dawn, the music begins again. The night we never left. The night we never left. Midnight echoes on an empty street, city breathing underneath my feet. A million colors fading into one, and I don't know where I belong. Lost in the glow, nowhere to go. Go, 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 go. alive, lost between neon lights. Neon lights, lost between neon lights. I saw tomorrow in a flash of light, a silhouette beyond the horizon, a memory that hasn't happened yet, calling my name through the dark. Can you hear them? Ghosts of the future. Neon rain falls on an empty boulevard, pain and silver visions on abandoned cars. Every reflection looks like another life, a different version of tonight. The city hums in frequencies unknown, like messages sent from worlds beyond. I follow shadows dancing through the haze, searching for a future I can't trace. Faces appear in the electric glow, people I haven't met but somehow know, like echoes traveling backward through time, leaving signs between the lines. And the air begins to change, like a signal breaking through the waves. Every heartbeat pulls me near to something not yet here. Ghosts of the future calling me from beyond what I can see, like forgotten dreams before they're born, waiting on the edge of dawn. Ghosts of the future in the night, moving through electric light, whispering secrets through the sky of who will become in time. Ghosts of the future. Ghosts of the future, calling through the night. Ghosts of the future. The skyline bends beneath the violet moon, like reality is changing tune. Every street becomes a corridor of stars, leading me farther than I was. The rhythm flows beneath the city lights, like invisible currents guiding flights. And every note unlocks another door to a world I've never seen before. I catch glimpses in the corner of my eyes, a future hidden in disguise. 1,000 possibilities unfolding, shades of silver and gold as the darkness starts to fade and the unknown takes its shape. I can feel tomorrow breathe beneath my feet. Ghosts of the future calling me from beyond what I can see, like forgotten dreams before they're born, waiting on the edge of dawn. Ghosts of the future in the night, moving through electric light, whispering secrets Moving quietly in our choices, speaking through our fears. Maybe every road we take creates another universe, a thousand versions of ourselves waiting to emerge higher, beyond the edge of now, beyond the questions and the doubts. Feel the timelines intertwine, feel the stars ghosts of the future, dancing in the light, burning through the night, showing me the way. Ghost of the future, leading me today. The future writes itself in waves, in chances taken, paths we make, not as fate carved into stone, but seeds that quietly grow. And every dream we dare to chase leaves a mark across time and space, turning whispers into reality for all the world to see. Ghosts of the future, ghosts of the future calling me from beyond what I can see, like forgotten dreams before they're born, waiting on the edge of dawn. Ghosts of the future in the night, moving through electric light, whispering secrets through the sky of who will become in time. Ghost of the future, still calling me. Ghost of the future, setting me free. Tomorrow is closer than it seems. The horizon is opening, and somewhere beyond the last city light, the future remembers us. Ghost of the future, I saw tomorrow in a flash of light, a silhouette beyond the horizon, a memory that hasn't happened yet, calling my name through the dark. Can you hear them? The ghost of the future. Neon rain falls on an empty boulevard, painting silver vision. Somewhere beyond the horizon, beyond the years, beyond the memories we thought we'd lost, there is a place where moments never disappear, where every heartbeat becomes a ripple across an endless sea, beyond the waves of time. Moonlight drifts across the sleeping tide, silver pathway stretching far and wide. The ocean holds reflections of the stars, like postcards from afar. The shoreline fades into a dreamlike haze, lost between tomorrow and yesterday. Every wave arrives with something new, a story carried through. I hear the whispers of forgotten days, hidden in the currents and the waves, and every echo seems to know my name, though nothing stays the same. Can you feel the ocean? purple glimmers in the moonlit glow, like secrets only oceans know. The rhythm underneath the midnight tide moves like a universe alive, and every note becomes a beam of gold, a story still untold. I see a silhouette inside the mist, like a moment that still exists, a distant light that never drifted far, like an eternal star. As the constellations shine and the sea forgets the line between the future and the past, something's always left beyond the waves of time, where the sea meets the sky. Every memory is alive, never saying goodbye. Beyond the waves of time, where forever drifts in blue. Every dream I've ever known finds its way to you. Maybe time is just another ocean, and we are all waves, rising, falling, returning again and again. Maybe nothing is ever truly lost. Maybe everything we love continues somewhere beyond the horizon. Beyond the edge of memory, into eternity. Feel the stars ignite. Feel the ocean come alive tonight. Beyond the waves of time, where the lost become the light, like constellations on the sea, burning endlessly. Beyond the waves of time, where every ending starts anew, every heartbeat leaves a trace across the blue. Beyond the waves of time, where forever learns to fly, every soul becomes a star across the midnight sky. The tide keeps moving, the stars keep turning, and somewhere beyond the horizon, beyond the years, beyond the final goodbye, the ocean remembers. Beyond the waves of time, beyond the waves of time. Somewhere beyond the last city light, beyond the edge of memory, there's a place where time surrenders and the horizon never ends. Ooh, I can feel it. Calling me home. color stretches through the dark, painting galaxies from a spark. The rhythm moves like gravity below, pulling me where only dreamers go. And every note unlocks another door to something greater than before. As the night becomes a wave and the stars begin to change, I can feel the distance break with every breath I take. I'm fading into the infinite, where the boundaries disappear, where the silence feels alive and every distant sound is near. Fading into the infinite, past the limits of the sky, leaving every fear behind as the universe opens wide. Maybe we're made of borrowed starlight, traveling through endless nights, searching for a place to belong, only to discover we've been there all along. Maybe every ending is a gate, not a loss but a different shape, a doorway hidden in the blue, leading us into something new. Higher, beyond the reach of time, higher, where forgotten worlds align. Feel the frequencies collide, feel the darkness come alive tonight. Fading into the infinite, beyond the edge of sight. Fading into the infinite, becoming pure light. Fading into the infinite, across eternity. Fading into the infinite, set me free. No destination, no final line, only the rhythm of space and time, guiding us through the unknown, toward a truth we've always known. The stars may vanish with the dawn, but their energy carries on, living in every pulse and wave, beyond the names we gave. I'm fading into the infinite, where the boundaries disappear, where the silence feels alive and every distant sound is near. Fading into the infinite, past the limits of the sky, leaving every fear behind as the universe opens wide. Fading into the infinite, I'm not afraid. Fading into the infinite, into the unknown I fade. The city is gone, the horizon is endless, and somewhere beyond the final light, the journey continues. Into the infinite, and somewhere beyond the last city light, beyond the edge of memory, there's a place where time surrenders and the horizon never ends. The city is glowing like like a circuit of stars. Midnight is calling from somewhere beyond the dark. Oh, can you feel it? Oh, the sky is alive. Silver reflections running down the streets, 1,000 heartbeats moving to the beat. The skyline flickers like a living flame, and nothing feels the same. We drift through rivers made of neon light, chasing echoes through the endless night. Every shadow carries pieces of a dream. Nothing here is what it seems, and the world begins to blur like a memory returning. Every moment starts to burn with a fire that's still turning. Under the electric moon, we're dancing out of time like satellites in motion, crossing just begun. Under the electric moon. Far beyond the city lights, where the darkness meets the dawn, I can see them moving like ghosts between worlds. In the silence, they're calling me home. Stretches through a silver haze, a river of memories lost in yesterday's maze. The moon hangs low like a forgotten sign, guiding restless hearts through space and time. Every mile dissolves another fear, every echo makes the future feel near. The wind writes stories on the desert sky, while distant lights drift by. No one knows. Every shadow starts to glow as the night begins to unfold. Shadows dancing on the horizon, moving where the stars have gone. Like a dream that's always calling, pulling me beyond the dawn. Shadows dancing on the horizon, between the darkness and the sun. Every step becomes a story, every ending just begun. Shadows dancing on the horizon. I can feel them calling beyond the fading light. Neon reflections shimmer on the rain like fragments of a life I can't explain. Every heartbeat sinks with the bass below, pushing me where I need to go. The skyline fades into a sea of gold, carrying secrets nobody ever told. And evolved. Shadows dancing on the horizon, moving where the stars have gone. Like a dream that's always calling, pulling me beyond the dawn. Shadows dancing on the horizon, between the darkness and the sun. Every step becomes a story. Every ending just begun. Shadows dancing on the horizon, still moving on. Shadows dancing on the horizon, toward the dawn. The horizon keeps expanding, the road keeps unfolding, and somewhere beyond what I can see, another story is waiting. Shadows dancing on the horizon. Far beyond the city lights, where the darkness meets the dawn, I can see them moving like ghosts between worlds. In the silence, they're calling me home. The highway stretches through a silver haze, a river of memories lost in yesterday's nights. The moon hangs low like a forgotten sun, guiding restless. The night is endless, but I can see it. A flicker beyond the horizon, a light that refuses to fade. Ooh, I'm still running. Ooh, through the dark. Rain paints diamonds on the empty streets, neon reflections moving with the beat. The city breathes in silver and blue. Every shadow reminds me of you. The skyline trembles like a living flame, calling every dreamer by their name. And somewhere past the noise and smoke, a hidden spark begins to glow. Every road I leave behind, every memory I can't rewind, becomes a star inside my mind, leading me through the night. I'm chasing lights through the dark, following the fire inside my heart, through the silence, through the storm, toward a place where I belong. Chasing lights through the dark, like a signal from another world. Every step ignites a spark as I'm chasing lights through the dark. Chasing lights through the dark. Never slowing down. Chasing lights through the dark. Billboards shimmer in the midnight rain, turning every loss into a different shade. The rhythm pulls me deeper into motion, like waves across an endless ocean. Every heartbeat sings with distant drums, like a prophecy of what's to come. And every flag something hidden beyond space and time, a reason for the roads we've crossed, a way to find what's never lost. Maybe every light we chase leaves a trace we can't erase, a map written in the stars, guiding us through the dark. Higher, beyond the city glow, higher, where the wild winds blow. Feel the frequency rise, feel the universe ignite. Tonight, tonight, the universe ignite. Tonight, tonight, chasing lights through the dark, across the endless night. Chasing lights through the dark, toward the distant light. Chasing lights through the dark. Chasing lights, never letting go. Chasing lights through the dark. The horizon keeps moving away, yet I find myself closer each day to the person I was meant to be, to the truth inside of me. The stars may disappear at dawn, but their influence carries on, like echoes traveling through time, leaving constellations in the mind. I'm chasing lights through the dark, following the fire inside my heart, through the silence, through the storm, toward a place where I belong. Chasing lights through the dark, like a signal from another world. Every step ignites a spark as I'm chasing lights through the dark. Chasing lights through the dark, still running free. Chasing lights through the dark, toward my destiny. The night grows quiet, the skyline fades, but the light remains somewhere ahead. Chasing lights through the dark. Chasing lights through the dark. Before we knew each other's names, before the city lights faded into memory, before the dawn took everything away, there was only the night and two souls searching through the silence. We were echoes in the dark. The rain fell softly on the empty streets, keeping rhythm with forgotten dreams. Neon reflections danced across the ground, like secrets never found. The skyline shimmered underneath the haze, lost between tomorrow and yesterday. Every shadow carried pieces of the past, trying to make them last. I saw your silhouette beyond the light, a fleeting ghost within the night. And somehow through the noise of the city, yeah, I knew you were there. Like a voice without a face, like a memory out of place. We were drifting through the blue until I found you. through the night. The ocean whispered underneath the moon, singing songs that ended far too soon. Every wave carried another goodbye across the midnight sky. The rhythm moved beneath the city's glow, pulling us somewhere we didn't know. And every beat became another sign, crossing space and time. I heard your laughter in the falling rain, like a song returning once again. A distant frequency I couldn't leave behind, etched into my mind. As the stars began to fade and the colors slowly changed, I could feel your presence stay, even as you slipped away. We were echoes in the dark, searching for a single spark, like two stars hidden by the rain, trying to shine again. We were echoes in the dark, leaving traces on each other's hearts, like a melody without an end, carried by the wind. Maybe that's all we ever are. Echoes. Moments touching moments. Lives crossing lives. Leaving pieces of ourselves behind. In songs. In memories. In hearts we'll never fully forget. Beyond the edge of memory, beyond the hands of time, feel the darkness come alive, feel the stars align. We were echoes in the dark, but we became a burning spark, like a thousand lights across the sea, shining endlessly. We were echoes in the dark, now our story lives among the stars. Every dream we left behind still survives in time. We were echoes in the dark, and though the night has moved along, every echo still remains inside this song. The city grows quiet, the rain disappears, the stars keep moving,